opinion, to stop killings in the southeast, President Buhari should give these 3 orders immediately. The valuable lives of our people, the Igbos, are in danger due to the persistent attack on Nigerians' gallant defensemen in the east, especially in Imo State. Sadly, very few people can discern how vulnerable the lives of these Igbo people are. Still, their susceptibility to attacks are extremely increasing on daily basis. I fear that in the nearest future, living in East will become very difficult if attack against the armed forces continue. I fear that Imo may become worse than Borno. The ugly situation presently is that the security agents are the target of the terrorists. The hardened pilots of the bandits most likely to weaken the strong security in the region and also to obtain sophisticated weapons from those they attack to strengthen themselves. The Nigerian government and the traditional rulers of the East must not be as though they are clueless about what to do to end this Satan-induced menace that is silently getting out of hand. This is because their precious lives will not be spared too if the insecurity gets worse. I hereby come with these 3 basic things to do immediately to slash the ongoing evil activities in the Igbo land. 1. If the massive presence of armed security forces can be maintained during elections such as in Kogi and Edo State last election, this can also be done in the East to stop the killing and attack on the security agents. According to reports, over 30,000 police personnel were deployed to Kogi State during the last election to protect the votes and prevent any crisis. If such several security agents can be deployed to where there is no crisis, but it is suspected to be, how much more will the Nigerian police force will deploy her personnel to areas where there is crisis already? President Buhari should give an order to the Inspector General of Police to deploy a high number of police to protect Igbo people. 2. Secondly, the traditional leaders play a key role in the restoration and sustenance of peace in a community. To successfully tackle the insecurity in the East, President Buhari should order all the traditional leaders in the East to gather for a meeting where possible solution will be further considered for implementation to help save the lives and properties of the defenseless Igbo people. Lastly, President Buhari should order the purchase of modern weapons for the security agents. To win the war against terrorists, the Nigerian security agencies must use better weapons than the bandits. In this regard, the president should give the order to get the weapons to destroy these adamant criminals and save the precious lives of the Igbo people from jeopardy. To react to this news, the persons that wrote this article has tried, but I believe that is not all. Even though Mr. President should put in place the area he mentioned, I do not think that crisis will stop. But the major things, as I thought, is that the president should make sure he work hard to put terrorism out of Nigeria totally. You mentioned only Igbo land. What are other land like Borno State, the other parts of the country that are experiencing crisis? What of those places? So for this, you have a point, but let Mr. President sit at table and begin to consider all these things and put the necessary machinery in order to flush out the criminals that are perpetuating the law of Nigeria. Thank you.